Welcome to Being Friends with Jess and Toni-ann, an inside look at our friendship, millennial things, sports, and pop culture. Come laugh with us, or maybe at us, and let's be friends.
All right.
Welcome back, friends.
Welcome back.
Toni-ann's going on vacation, and we all wish we were her.
Yes, and 'tis the season.
And we have the Christmas tree.
Blinking bright. That's the lowest light setting.
Thank God. For background reference, this tree we bought when we all lived together, and every single day the first person to get home from work nearly had a seizure because it was on a timer and it reset every single day to setting number 1, and setting number 1 looks like you're trying to flag down the aliens from outer space.
Yeah, really. It was more like of a light show than even like a UFO would be.
It was psychotic. It really should have been illegal, because if somebody had epilepsy, it would have put them into an epileptic state of shock.
Right. So this is the least glittery and the lowest brightness.
No, it looks good.
Okay, good. Thanks.
I like it.
But anyway, yes, I am going away next week. Today is this is the last day before I go away. So Jess is in charge of socials and editing and posting this week. Full disclosure.
Then you need a tutorial on how to do the YouTube. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah,
because I am not.
I can actually. Yeah, you're not gonna edit it tonight. So yeah, I'll show you. It's very quick. Okay. Don't worry. We divide and conquer on this podcast. We each pull our weight.
We apologize in advance for any technical difficulties that may happen this week.
Right. It'll be great.
Yeah, it'll be good though. Speaking of which, do you have a fun cocktail for pre-vacation mode?
Just a classic today. It's just some red wine. Not a lot because it's the end of my bottle in a Lorita glass, our favorite winery. Local
souvenirs from everywhere.
Yes. Every single one of my wine glasses is the Lorita glass, pretty much, because every time you go, they give you one. So that's it. What about you? Oh no, you're frozen.
You were frozen on my side.
Oh my goodness. Okay, continue.
It's gonna be fine. Low budget. We're still in the Twilight phase. I have a martini.
Oh, in a martini glass.
In a real martini glass. And I need a paper towel because my shaker was leaking.
Oh my God. Wait, because you still have more in it?
No, because I didn't trust myself to carry the martini up the stairs. So I poured it upstairs.
Makes sense. So what kind of martini is that?
Well, I didn't have vodka, so I put tequila in it, and I put some rum chata and amaretto and a splash of coffee.
Oh, wow.
Shook that baby up, and it's actually more tasty than I thought it was going to be.
So it's like a tequila non-frozen mudslide.
I guess.
I just made that up.
Yeah.
You have to put a name to it.
I don't know. It's good. Is what it is. So.
Very good.
It's making me like a little cozy because it's got like the the rum chata. It makes you like warm from the cinnamon. So.
Cinnamon. I never got into rum chata. Something about it. So not a fan.
It does kind of remind me of Fireball because I know that it goes well with Fireball, which we all know that like Fireball is my fall. Yeah. My fall. It's the one thing I can really not drink. But it is more mild because it's like creamier. So your whole esophagus isn't actually burned.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I got creative tonight.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
How's your packing going? Since everybody loves packing for trips.
Oh, packing for trips is such a pain, and it's like an added like level to it this week because as for nobody that's not aware, and I probably mentioned it, but my vacation this week is my brother's destination wedding. I feel like I definitely mentioned it. So
No, you definitely have, but we're gaining more listeners.
Yeah.
So
for our new listeners out there, my brother's destination wedding is this week in the Dominican Republic in Punta Cana. So we are traveling tomorrow to go for the week. And so in addition to my own stuff to bring for a vacation, and as a bridesmaid, as the best man, as the maid of honor, best girl, she calls me, I have all my wedding stuff to pack. I have my vacation stuff to pack, plus like things for the wedding, like candles and like we have like those glow foam sticks and stuff, like for like the rave part.
Like props.
You know? Yeah. Like the little like accessories.
Like candles? Are you blowing out birthday? Like I immediately went to birthday candles and I was like, why bring birthday candles to a wedding?
No, but like things like that, the cake topper, like all those kind of things,
right.
You know. So luckily, you know, I have all my bags. I have my big checked bag, I have a rolly carry-on and a backpack. So I think I'll be good for 7 days. Luckily all the foam stuff doesn't really weigh anything, so that's fine. But I actually feel like I underpacked. Like I'm a little worried because even after I put all the wedding stuff in and then put all my stuff in and I put everything on the bed, like bathing suits, this, that, like I still feel like I have so much room. And that's not good. But
well, did you use your packing cubes?
Of course I use my packing cubes. Mostly did.
Maybe they're just being efficient and taking up the space that they're supposed to, and that's why it feels like organized chaos.
I guess so.
And
so I
you
think
did a
I
good
have
job.
everything. My one ridiculous thing is, and I thought of it today, leading back to my ridiculous thing from last week about how I was so upset that the bar in New York City did not have tajin. I said, can you imagine? I go to a tropical locale and I want to drink margaritas and mango daiquiris all week and they don't have tajin. So I'm packing my tajin. I have the bottle of tajin and I'm putting it in my bag, in a Ziploc bag.
I want to say that I'm shocked, but I'm not.
And I will be bringing it to the pool bar every single day.
It's going to get wet in the pool.
No, I'll keep it in a Ziploc bag.
You're going to look like a granny.
Who cares? I'm going to be around all my own people.
What if you meet your husband in the Dominican Republic? You're going to be like, here's my tajin in a baggie?
Is that really that much of a turnoff? I feel like that's a great little thing there. Like, what? Like, she caught my eye because she had such a delectable addition to a cocktail, and I just needed to have it. Like, I'll go around to everyone at the bar.
Maybe this could be your way to pick up a man, actually.
I'll literally go to everybody. Do you need a little sprinkle of tajin? I promise it's not drugs. Like, what? It'll be all good. I'll just be sprinkling red into people's drinks. That won't look suspicious at all.
No, not at all.
Oh, God. I hope Customs doesn't watch this podcast and keep me hostage in the DR because I brought tajin.
At least they'll know that it's just you and your obsession with tajin and that you're not, like, drugging people.
So everyone expect your Snapchats. I'll put it all over the Insta story. Listen, I am going to have Wi-Fi there, so I will be, as promised, you know, making funny little videos or posts either on my personal or maybe on the pod if it's relevant. And one of those will be of tajin. 100%.
Are you bringing Frederick?
No, I'm not. That's our thing. That's Frederick's our thing. Oh my God, we never told that story.
It's a wedding, so I don't know. Frederick needed to go to this wedding too.
No, he only needs to go to your wedding because he's our adopted child.
Stealing toys out of Airbnbs at bachelorette parties.
And I was like, do we either tell that story or we'll save it for another day?
I feel like we have to tell it now.
Well, I mean, it's not that long of a story. It's basically that when we went to the Finger Lakes for Jess's bachelorette, the Airbnb that we stayed in, which was a lovely, lovely home, had like right on the lake, very nice, had a toy bin, like for like, you know, kids that stay in the Airbnb. And obviously some kids leave things behind. I'm guessing this had to be something that was left behind. I don't think that was like in a kit that like somebody bought.
No, that definitely had to be left behind.
So it was a little like white, like baby doll, like very.
He looked like a dollar store baby doll.
Yeah, exactly. Like from the dollar store, probably.
Right.
And we found him. And one of Jess's activities for the bachelorette party one day was like making Epcot, like drinking around the world in the house. It was really fantastic. Every single like corner of the house was like a different country, and we all dressed as a specific country, and we had drinks for a specific country. It was really such a great idea, honestly. And because I found Frederick and I'm me, I decided that Frederick was now ours. We adopted him, and he came around to every country with us drinking. We dressed him up. We had pictures and videos of him drinking, and he hung out with us the whole bachelorette weekend. The next day we went to the winery. We made, me and Jamie and Gina.
The bartender, she loved him.
We made him a suit, like, because he had to get dressed up fancier to go out to the winery. It was at a castle. So we made him a toilet paper suit, and we like Sharpied on like what a suit looks like. Brought him to the winery. The lady at the winery was obsessed. She took a picture with him. Like, she loved him. And then as the weekend came to a close, I'm like, we cannot leave this doll here. And so I took him home with us.
Not only did she take him home with us, she took him home and videoed him to the Sarah McLachlan song of that Jessie gets left to under the tree in Toy Story 2 as we were driving away from the house.
As she loves me.
Secondly, by the end of the weekend, I wanted to throw this doll into the lake because they were all so obsessed with him, to the point where they were like, we're going to bring him to the wedding, and I threatened all their lives. So lo and behold, who pops up at the rehearsal dinner the night before the wedding? Frederick.
But I knew that you really would have freaked out if it was the wedding day, so I was like, rehearsal dinner is like a good one.
Honestly, if he was at your table at the wedding, I probably wouldn't even been known. But it was funnier at the rehearsal dinner because it still got a rise out of me, but not in front of my entire wedding.
If I was really unhinged and didn't care about how much it annoyed you, I would have literally kept him in my hand, like, wedding, and then when we went to go take, like, the professional bridesmaid photos, I would have just, like, had him up in the corner.
I literally would have killed you.
But I knew I would have been immediately disbarred from any friends group. The relationship would have been over.
I would have killed you.
But everyone else loved him. Okay.
It was funny. It was funny. It was funny.
I took him to our Mets game too.
Oh yes. I feel like I don't have a ridiculous thing from this week, but the most ridiculous thing that I did hear, and I wasn't there for the conversation, but I heard it secondhand, is that my aunt thought that the handicap stalls in supermarkets were for your groceries. Like, so you could bring the whole shopping cart into the bathroom with you.
The man in the wheelchair, like, didn't give it away? Like,
she was like, it's so nice. Apparently, this was the conversation that happened at Thanksgiving. I was not at the Thanksgiving. But she was like, oh, it's so nice that the stall, they have the big stall that you just wheel your cart right in. And the whole room was like, what?
Oh, because she probably thought, like, how the airport, like, is big enough for you to, like, put your, like, luggage in. She probably thought it was like that.
But all the other stalls are not that size, so that should have given away that it was not.
I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
So that was just like something ridiculous I heard, nothing to be elaborated on, but it gave me a laugh. I was like, oh my God, she did not just say that. It's crazy, crazy stuff.
I feel like they need to come out with a reverse show on television, how they used to have kids say the darndest things. They need to come out with like a boomers say the darndest things.
That would actually be pretty good.
I feel like that'd be really funny.
It would.
And not because we're making fun of them. It's, it's the same way we make fun of kids that say the darndest things. It's always fun.
There is a show called like Generational Gap or whatever that Kelly Ripa hosts. It's like a game show.
Yes.
And that is hilarious because they do not, like, the older people don't know anything about the younger people. The younger people know nothing about the older people. And that, I really did get a kick out of that show.
And we're just in the middle screaming the answers to both.
Right.
Yeah.
So funny. But how was your Thanksgiving? Was it good?
My Thanksgiving was very nice. We had the artichokes. And I actually just had a leftover one today, so that was delicious. And my dad made a very nice turkey, which was my free turkey from my mayor last year. So shout out to Mayor Brian P. Stack. And shout out to my dad for making the turkey. He brined it. It was very good, very good. And yeah, and it was just us, just the immediate fam, but very nice. And then the Christmas tree went up at night, as it usually does. And then I hightailed it back here because as much as I love my family, I'm about to spend another week with them, and I needed like a 2 to 3 day break before we went back at it,
Yeah, I was actually surprised that you went back home. I don't know why I didn't think that you were going back home, but then I was like, oh, that would have been a long time to be in Staten Island and then on vacation with everyone. I did dabble in the sweet potatoes this year.
Oh, and?
They were very good.
Good.
Very good. It was sweet potato mash. With some crushed like almonds on top. Delish. And my vegetables came out good. So that was great. If anybody needs a broccoli cheesy casserole, apparently I'm your girl.
Very good.
So yeah. It was good. It was good. So and my child's obsessed with canned cranberry, apparently.
I was gonna ask, was there a new favorite first food?
The funny thing is that Alex's aunt forgot about the cranberry. So then we got sent home with the cranberry because it never made it to the table, even though about 10 minutes before dinner started. She was like, I have to take the cranberry out. Nobody let me forget. Yeah. And then we sat on the couch and she wanted to put something in the fridge and she was like, the cranberries. Typical
But it wasn't
tragedy
the can?
holiday.
Or
yeah,
was
it was canned.
Good.
So then we came home with all this cranberry, and I don't eat cranberry. So on Friday, the baby had her first cranberry, and she loved it.
I mean, it's nice and sweet. I have to say, I never really ate the cranberry sauce either, and my mom convinced me to try it this year with the turkey, and it actually is better than I expected. I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but like, it wasn't horrible.
Okay.
So, baby steps, literally, baby steps.
I think this was also the first year that I actually ate leftovers of Thanksgiving as well.
Leftovers.
Because I'm not a big leftover girl.
What a shock.
Sorry. I like my food heated up once and once only.
Yes.
Tacos are like the only thing that I can eat leftover because you heat up the taco meat and it tastes just as good all the time. So, but yeah. What else would you like to dabble in today? I know you had some topics.
Yes, well, if we're gonna just continue this theme of me ranting, not that it's real rants, but so we already got past my packing essential and the tajin, etc. I'm not gonna drudge that back up again. As I'm trying to be prepared for my vacation, I had to go get a pedicure, and I've been living where I live for 4 years, and I still have not decided on my nail place because there's 2 within walking distance to me, and each time I go to either one of them, I'm disappointed, either by the service, by the people there being like weird, or like just random problems. Like today, I made an appointment for 10:30 in the morning, right? Because I figured I had a lot of work to finish up before I'm going on vacation for 7 days. So I'm like, let me go early so that I have all day to work. And I go there at 10:30, which I called them on Friday to confirm. I go there at 10:30, all the lights are off and the place is closed. So they just didn't show for my appointment. So I'm like, cool. So I call them, and of course it goes right to voicemail because it's the landline inside. Like, obviously there's nobody there. And I'm just like, hi, like I had an appointment, like, please call me back. Like, I don't know what's going on. They call me back like 20 minutes later, and she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm running late. There's traffic. In the background, there's like poop, 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 poop. Like she's in the supermarket. Those are cash registers. Like I clearly hear she is not in traffic. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, I can't like stick around and wait. Like I have work. Like, can we do it? Can I come back after work? And she's like, yeah, sure. So I go back at like 4:45, and there's not a soul there. Are you frozen again? Anyway, very frozen.
Go ahead.
Okay. Very frozen. I go back. This is horrible. It's so horrible.
Okay, you go back at 4:40.
Go back at 4:45, and she's lounging there on the pedicure chair just by her lonesome. And I'm like, first of all, does anybody else work here? Second of all, obviously no other customers. So she probably was waiting around all day for me. And then like I finally sit in the chair, I pick like a pale pink, and she's like, that you wore shoes, you wore sneakers, you didn't wear flip-flops. And I'm like, yeah, it's because like I walked here, like I didn't drive. So like I can't, it's cold out. It's 40 degrees out. Like I needed to wear sneakers. Like we'll just dry them before I put them back in the shoe. No. This will never dry. This will never dry. So then she makes me pick a paler color.
What is it? Wall paint?
Thank you. She goes, let me pick you a paler color, and like because the lighter paint dries faster. I'm like, okay, whatever. She goes, unless
sort of girl math?
I don't know, and then she's like, unless you want to get a gel pedicure, you should get a gel pedicure. And I'm like, no, I don't want a gel pedicure.
Pushing you on the gel.
Yeah, freaking upsell. So I'm like, no. So I sit in the chair. She does the laziest job of massaging. Like, at least she cleans up what she's supposed to clean up on my nails, but like the whole massage experience of the pedicure, non-existent. Like, rub some lotion and call it a day. I could have done that myself. And then finally, she puts on the nail polish and she does 2 coats, and it's basically see-through. It's nude. Like, it looks like I'm not wearing any nail polish at all. And I say to her, you think you could do another coat? Like, I think it needs to be a little less transparent. And she was like, no, that's the look. That's what it's supposed to look like.
That's not what I chose, lady.
And I was so annoyed, and she clearly wanted me out of there. So I'm just like, okay. And she put on the clear polish. I sat there in the dryer for like 20 minutes as she's sweeping around me, clearly getting ready to shut the door behind me and leave. And
I
I'm
would
like,
write
this
the
is
worst Google review of all time.
I have to wait a while because I feel like she's gonna know it's me because there was no other customers. So I'm gonna wait a while.
That's
But anyway, I'm done with this place. I'm not returning my business there. And it's annoying because now I need to like when I have to drive all the way into Hoboken just to get my nails done. Like, this is so annoying.
Yeah, that is aggravating, actually.
So that was the point of this rant, was that it's a topic that I feel like every neighborhood needs a good essential, like a go-to.
Yeah.
You need a good nail place.
You need a good Chinese
food, Chinese food restaurant, pizzeria,
And pizza.
decent enough pizza. We're on the same page here. Absolutely.
Yep. Because when we were looking for a house, that was my big thing, that we already found pizza and Chinese that we liked. And the thought of finding a new pizza and Chinese place was terrifying, honestly.
Yeah.
And then the nail place. So when we first moved here, there was a nail place on Main Street in my town that I could walk to. And I walked there like multiple times. And every time I got a gel manicure at this place, my nails split in half. Like, I broke a nail in half, like not even making it to 2 weeks. And they were like chipping, whatever. So then I went to a different place where I do have to drive to, but it's very close. And that is just so much better. And I love my nail lady. So that is, but it is very stressful when you don't have like a go-to nail place.
Yeah.
But then when you have a good nail place, then I get like anxiety when I don't go. Like, I just ripped off all my nails and I ruined my cuticles, so I can't go to her right now because my cuticles are in bad shape and it will burn.
Yeah.
But then I feel bad because I'm like, oh, I'm not going, and then you're gonna be like, oh, now you're back for the holidays, like, man. So I always feel bad about that, but I love my nail girl. She's the best.
I know, that's what people say. Like, they will travel for good nail places. So I think I do need to just expand my search a little bit.
Yeah, there has to be better places.
I was just going for convenience. I really just wanted it to work for
Right.
the point of convenience, but especially that I never get my nails done because as you can see, no nails.
Right.
You know, I only ever get pedicures, so it's like, as much as it's nice to be in walking distance to it, like realistically, I always would have. It is like 10 minutes. It's like a 0.6 mile walk. Like, I would need to wear like sneakers. Like, going in flip flops is kind of annoying.
Can you Uber?
I'm not gonna Uber. If anything,
Well,
I'll just
then you
drive.
could go out afterwards. Like, do it before a night out.
That's a lot. What? Why would I do that? What are you talking about?
Convenience.
It's right up the block from me. What are you talking about?
Talking about Uber to Hoboken to get your nails done.
Oh, if I went into Hoboken, I missed that part.
Yeah. I thought you were on the same page. That's why I was like, what is she not getting?
No, I guess that's an idea. Like I said, if I go during a time, I don't mind driving down there. It's just then you know how parking's annoying. I gotta pay a meter depending on where it is. It's like annoying. But it is what it is. And I really don't have a great pizza spot by me either. Chinese food's hit or miss. I mean, you get all the good Spanish food you want around here, but Chinese
place that
food not
was
so
across
much.
from our old apartment, and I don't remember what it was called though.
What for what place?
The Chinese place that was across from our old apartment that we could walk across
Oh.
to. Was it like Great Wall?
Great Wall of China. Great Wall of China. It wasn't Great Wall of China. It was Great Wall of China.
Great Wall China. Yeah.
That one wasn't bad.
It was so convenient.
It was. Again, very convenient.
Walk down the steps.
And we had
Go get
Parquet's
it.
Pizza right down the block from us too, and that was good too.
Right. Yeah, we did.
That's
We
the
had a
guy
lot
that
of
was
things in that
obsessed with
apartment.
me every time I ordered a pizza. Remember, I ordered the pizza for our party once, and he was like, "Can I
Party.
come hang?" I was like, "Excuse you?"
I do remember that.
He's like, "Sounds like you're
I
having a
forgot
party.
about it.
Can I come?" I'm like, "You're taking my pizza order, bro. No."
I also just ordered 10 pies, so what told you I was having a party?
Yeah. But yeah, so that was my other topic, is that like I feel like that is the essentials of like what every neighborhood needs. People, you know, everybody thinks when they look for houses, like, oh, how's the neighborhood for children and school district? Like, no, where's the closest decent
Have
Chinese
that on
food?
Zillow, rating of pizza and Chinese. That should be a Zillow category. They rate all the schools. It should have underneath Chinese pizza.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we need to talk to the Zillow gods about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Now that Thanksgiving has come and gone, it is officially Christmas music time.
Yep.
And I'm just here to say that if you are not listening to the Hilary Duff Christmas album this Christmas season, then you are missing out. That shit slaps.
Slaps.
It's the most underrated Christmas album of all time, and I will die on that hill.
It's really like, it just takes you right back. It's such a jam.
Yeah, but like they're like original songs, but they're good original songs. Her rendition of Wonderful Christmas Time is a bop.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, people.
Simply having
Yeah, the little kid in the beginning.
Christmas time. Oh yeah.
The little kid in the beginning, the art, like it's just like it's so good. It's so on par. And like if you're not listening to that, I don't know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That I rate above. And then of course under that's probably the NSYNC one. Then Mariah. For
Yeah.
reasons. Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé.
He's
has
above
great
Mariah,
Christmas songs, too.
honestly.
Yeah, like Mariah, like listen, I love Mariah, don't get me wrong, but she has one Christmas, like All I Want for Christmas Is You is her biggest Christmas song. She does sing all the other Christmas songs, obviously, but those aren't the ones that are getting played. So like, yeah, All I Want for Christmas Is You is great, but still. But I am stoked that the Jonas Brothers added their Christmas songs to the set list for us next week. I'm pumped.
Oh my
So
God, yes.
excited. I can't believe we're going next week because I feel like we bought the tickets so long ago.
Wait.
But in reality, it was in the summer, so it wasn't even that long ago. Like, I bought tickets in the summer for next summer.
Yeah.
And I'm going to forget about that concert by the time it rolls around. Thank
No,
God I put it
full
in my
disclosure,
calendar.
because the fact that vacation was coming and everything, I did not remember we had this concert literally the day after I get back until I got the email from Ticketmaster saying your digital tickets are now in your wallet. I'm like, oh my God.
I know. I have to order my shirt off Amazon.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna order it. Yeah, I thought that you
I'm
were
gonna get the Waffle
one.
House shirt. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Waffle House shirt.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'll get more use out of that, although I did want the custom I dropped my pencil shirt.
That's
But
what I
like,
want to
if
wear.
I walk around, no, you said get off that cake.
Oh, get off that cake. You were gonna wear the pencil one. Yes.
What you wanted.
Get off that cake.
As much as I want, I drop my pencil. Like I just feel like I'm not gonna walk around in a shirt that says I dropped my pencil on it after.
You can wear it to bed or whatever.
I know, but like the Waffle House shirt, I don't know. Maybe if I change my mind again, I'll let you know before you have your family friend
Aren't you
make you your
supposed to be
shirt.
like an amateur t-shirt maker?
No, I have the Cricut, but I don't have stuff for t-shirts.
Oh, okay.
I have like the label, like Cricut, like the vinyl Cricut maker. I don't know how to do t-shirts on that.
Okay. That's not
Sorry. Otherwise I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom had a friend that could have helped us do it, but we thought if it's too late.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We could always just old school it and Sharpie it on.
Oh my God. I did that with I had a Junior Jules shirt for the Speak Now tour. And yeah, for the Speak Now tour, we made Junior Jules shirts with like the pens, the t-shirt pens, and we wore pajama shirts and nerd glasses to Taylor's concert. But I am a genius with puffy paint, so like I could totally puffy paint us some shirts.
I had a bright yellow shirt for that same concert, and in purple puffy paint, I wrote the entire song of lyrics to Long Live.
That was very committal of you.
I'll share a picture of it. Because I actually just found it the other day, like it's in my closet.
You still have it?
Yeah.
I don't know where my Junior Joel shirt went. I don't think it fit me anymore. So like, and I also think that it faded because I did wear it a decent amount. And the more you wash those markers, the more they fade. So I don't think you can read it anymore.
It was in my parents' attic, and when I was going through some stuff cleaning it out, we found it.
A real relic of time.
It really was.
I know. It hit me today that we graduated. We're coming up on 10 years graduating college.
Yeah, are we gonna do some kind of like college reunion? Is that like a thing? Do people do that?
I don't know. Should we make it a thing?
Should we organize it?
Are we organizing the class of FDU 2014?
The FDU class of 2014, and which most of them probably don't even know me because I graduated a year early.
Yeah, but you were still there. Everybody, no one knew that you graduated a year early. Everyone thought that you graduated with us.
I did, technically. I graduated twice.
So it's fine. I don't know. Maybe we should do that.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
we do a special graduation episode with our friends on here.
I don't think we're popular enough to like organize a real one, so it would just have to be with our friends.
I feel like if we started making a Facebook page now, we just had everybody go to the laundromat on this
That's your first mistake is on Facebook. You're gonna organize this? What is this? 2012? What are we doing here?
Well, you can't make events on Instagram.
You can make an Evite and then send it to everyone on Instagram.
Do you think that I have every single person's contact information? No.
No, send it to them.
I was just gonna make it like an event that you can make it interested in on Facebook. You know, when it comes up and it's like so and so is interested in going to this event.
I guess so.
Like then it'll just show up on people's pages. They just all go to like laundromat or iron bar.
Yeah.
Or are we classy now? Do we go to Grasshopper? What do we do?
Oh, whatever happened to what's the place that's the Thirsty Turtle? Is that still there?
Thirsty Turtle's still there. We order frequently for lunch from it. But Famished Frog was in Morristown.
Is that still open?
I believe so. I think so.
Do they still give out free popcorn?
That I don't know. I did go there. I don't know how many years ago it was. I did go there with Ariana and Alec, and I think Steve was with us as well. Pretty sure we got kicked out because Steve fell. And I don't remember if there was popcorn. I want to say that there was still popcorn. That was probably like it might have been, no, yeah, it was probably like 2019. It was probably like right before COVID.
I bet you COVID killed the free popcorn.
Probably.
Son of a B.
I haven't been there though. But Grilled Cheese Factory is still there. Like, Fatty's not there anymore. No Fatty's.
What about the Grilled Cheese Factory?
That's still there.
Macho Nacho?
No. Oh my God. You would not even recognize over there. Raoul's is still there. Georgia Martha's gone. A lot has changed. Nacho! They knocked down that whole strip mall. It's apartments now.
What?
And they made a little traffic circle there.
Oh, that's wild. That's
wild. It honestly, it throws you for a loop when you're driving. You're like, where am I?
Okay, well, if we're organizing this, and by we I mean you, I am crashing at your house that night.
Okay, that's fine.
Since you live close.
Thank you for putting me in charge.
Yeah, I'm nominating you not only to organize the event, but to host me as well.
I don't know. Is everybody gonna be like, did Jess Denson think she was really this important to organize a 10-year reunion?
I just feel like it's necessary.
I know.
Because my 10th year anniversary for high school was COVID, was 2020.
Right. Well,
But
we had a whole 10-year reunion, like everything was planned and whatever, and then COVID happened and it didn't happen, obviously. So
yeah, I mean, I don't think my high school had anything like officially organized anyway. I know that there was like a group chat about it, like on Facebook, but then like it died out, and then obviously COVID happened, so then it really was going to be nothing. So, but I
no,
don't really
they
like high
legitimately
school people
sold
as much
tickets
as
to
I like the
ours and
college
everything.
people anyway. So,
Right. All right, I guess this is something to ponder in then.
stay tuned to all of you FDU people listening, to all you devils out there.
So
Jess
for you.
Denza is going to be organizing this.
Oh, what did I just get
Toni-ann will be
myself
taking
into?
half the credit, but doing none of the work.
Oh man.
You can't leave it to me. I would have had it at Macho Nacho, and it's not even there anymore.
First of all, you couldn't even fit that many people in Macho Nacho.
We can fit as many people as we know in Macho Nacho.
Hey, I know a lot of people.
Well, because it has to be our grade.
I know.
Okay. Something to ponder about, for sure.
Oh man.
Once a devil, always the devil.
Those horns were very Dante of you.
Ew. Let's not.
Anyway,
I'm
now we're just
delirious.
laughing and we got really off topic. But
Yeah.
anyway, I feel like this is a good stopping point of the.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot to edit out of here. We'll make it work.
This might be
For
a
you-
shorter episode than we intended, but we had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, we have for you YouTube watchers out there, if you made it all the way through the episode, we do apologize. It's gonna be a lot of cutting up. Hopefully it sounds better on the audio for anyone listening.
Maybe I have to
On the
put a
podcast.
disclaimer on the bottom that says may cut in and out frequently.
We need to start getting some sponsors so you could get a better Wi-Fi.
Listen, I don't know what you want me to tell you.
It's not you. I'm just saying we need sponsors.
I know, but it says that I have like full bars. That's what's the annoying thing. It's a liar.
It says that, but that's not the case.
I know.
But maybe Tajin will sponsor us because I give them enough free publicity. Just saying.
Oh my, could you imagine? I really need to start putting my contacts in for these things because I feel like my eyeballs go in different directions because I can't see too. Fun fact for all you people.
I haven't paid much attention to your eyeballs. Maybe I will next
No,
time.
that's just how they feel. Like they feel all over the place because I can't see. So anyway, no one wants to hear.
No one wants to hear about your eyeballs.
Yeah, Toni-ann, enjoy your vacation.
Thanks. I have to get up.
Come back.
I have
You'll
an
be
Uber
drunk for a
coming
week.
at 4:15 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, good Lord, go to bed.
Things we do for vacation.
Yeah, but you can sleep on the plane.
Yeah.
It'll be worth it.
I will have fun.
The first flight out is always worth it. It's always worth it, I think.
And we'll have to do a quick recording next week. Either pre or post Joe Bros.
Yeah, we'll get that recorded and posted. And then we'll have more Christmas content for you guys following that. But for now, thanks for being our friend.
Yes, thanks guys. Bye.
Bye.
Hi friends. Wow, you listened to the whole thing. Thanks for listening. Please be sure to subscribe on YouTube and your favorite podcast platform and share it with your friends. Ratings, reviews, and comments help as well. See you next week. Thanks for being our friend.